Well, hello. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv. Oh, goodness sakes. Just a regular old cup from out of the cupboard today. And yeah, I'm not quite firing on all cylinders yet, but let's see what's going on this channel, shall we? Welcome to Morning Coffee. Maddog Merv today. Got our French roast this morning again. No wonder I'm a big fat guy. I mean, holy cow. I always had a schmear. A schmear. He's probably going for bagels. He's trying to steal oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. I have no clue. And I got a bunch of chores to do. Oh, who wants to do that? Today, I want to give a big shout out, and I got to figure out a way to do, maybe one of these days, do a Patreon type thing. But, do that list of people that contribute to the channel and whatnot. I'll figure that out someday. I'm not all that tech savvy. I don't have a 7-year-old here. Well, I do, but I don't have one that can, help me through YouTube. So, anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Mark, and I've mentioned this guy before. I got to tell you, he's such a incredible help and supporter of this channel, and he's come through again. Found at the secondhand store, found a couple of different model kits that are actually pretty neat. So we're going to be doing some reviews in the next few weeks on those kits, and I'm really excited to bring those to you. There's a car kit and a pickup truck kit, so that'll be a whole lot of fun. So anyway, shout out today is to my buddy Mark. I can't express to you guys how humbling it is to have somebody. Before I started the channel, I didn't know this guy, and I am so blessed to through this channel be able to meet him and do things with him, and just have the wonderful support that he gives me. So kudos to Mark. Thank you. Hope everybody liked the Chevelle Malibu. That's a kit that, and I've mentioned it before, that I built back as a teenager. We had a guy in the neighborhood when I was like 12, 13, going to junior high school, that had one of these, but his was, of course, very faded. It was this light blue, and when it fades, it goes really light. It's not nearly as vibrant, but same color, obviously. Had some nice, I can't remember the rims that he had on it. I really can't. I'd be guessing if I tried to remember. Just remember that it was jacked up and big meats in the back, and he'd come sliding around the corner. We'd be at the bus stop waiting for the bus, and here he was on his way to high school, zipping around the corner, goose it, and the tires would just go up in flames. It was awesome. Anyway, building this, when this kit came back out, I'd been wanting the snorkel version, the black one with the flames, for some time, but I wasn't willing to pay the premium prices that guys wanted for them on eBay. So I figured, well, I'll find it one of these days, and every once in a while one would come up somewhere that I could afford, but I'd usually get beat to the punch. So then they re-released this kit as a 2-in-1, because there was also an orange version they released with a different hood scoop and different rims and different top of the engine. Okay, cool. And they kind of combined the two kits together. As I said in the review, I was disappointed that they only gave me the one set of rims, which is the center lines. I've never liked center lines. Sorry, guys, those of you that do. I've just never liked center lines, and I really didn't like them for this project. Fortunately, I had a 56 Chevy from Revell that I was able to get the turbine rims off of, because I don't think turbines look good on a 56 Chevy. So it's going to wind up with center lines. How about that? And I think it'll look good on there. So I just kind of swapped the rims. That's all I really did, and painted this thing up with some Duplicolor, which was awesome. So it was a pretty quick build, and the fact that I set myself to, 1 hour of detailing time, whatever at the end of that hour isn't done isn't going to get done. And so, yeah, there's a few things I missed on detailing the engine compartment, but that, like I said, that's because I set the 1 hour time limit. And I like how it turned out. The fit isn't great up front, and then that hood the hood didn't fit right either. But that's okay. The tilt front end, I'm okay with it. The way I'm going to display it anyway, with the tilt front end up, it's fine. It'll be fine. So, hope you guys got something out of that. Hope you guys liked it. The Kit Hoarder Stash, we did the Hex Marks the Spot, which is another in that series of old Lindbergh kits that were Pirates of the Caribbean years ago, but then Disney kind of decided to take ownership of that name from everybody on the planet, so nobody can say that without paying homage to Disney. Trademark stuff bothers me, if you can't tell. Anyway, I got the latest, which was that Hex Marks the Spot, but I got it in the luminescent plastic, which, yay! You don't have to paint it, and you can just put it out on a shelf somewhere, and it's going to glow in the dark. It's going to be cool. I chose to paint most of it and leave like the skeleton's bones and skulls in the luminescent plastic. So we're gonna show that to you tomorrow on tomorrow's show. Yay! So stick around for that. Now on the Kit Hoarder Stash this week, not gonna do one. So just keep in mind, I'm gonna try to get back to that every other week on the Kit Hoarder Stash. But yeah, we'll be doing one. We'll be doing one in another week. So stay tuned for that. So unintentionally, I've been on a General Motors kick lately with the car builds. I ran out of gas when it came to doing the ships. I was getting restless and wanted to move on to something else. There's a couple of car projects I really wanted to do. So I've started some painting on some Mustangs, and I'll leave it at that. I promised you guys back when we did the New Year's show that there was going to be some colorful Mustangs coming up, and yeah, it doesn't disappoint. I've had a lot of fun doing some painting this week, but the kits that I'm kind of rolling out right now are Chevrolet related. They're all Chevys. So we've got a few Chevy kits coming up that we're going to be doing some builds on. I'm going to try to take you guys to the Kit Links warehouse. They moved, I want to say it's been a year now since they've moved, but I had a great opportunity yesterday to go spend some time at the warehouse, and we'll explain that in an upcoming show. Show you guys around that warehouse and talk a little bit about how that works. It's really fun to be able to still be in the industry enough that I can get inside gigs like this. It's to me, it's fun. Like being able to show you guys what a warehouse is like and kind of how they operate. So that'll be a future episode coming up, but that was a lot of fun to do yesterday. Want to wish all you guys a happy Memorial Day weekend. It was always a time in my youth to go visit the graves on usually Sunday or Monday, Memorial Day itself. Memorial Day was always crazy busy. So quite often our family would go on Sunday and we'd go visit the grave sites of, grandparents and aunts and uncles and my brother, things like that. But that kind of fell out of, I fell out of practice with that when I got out on my own. So I really didn't do that unless I went with an aunt or with a couple of times I've gone with some of my older kids. I do miss that. It's something I always enjoyed except the traffic part. I didn't enjoy the traffic part. But, going, visiting the graves, making sure they're cleaned off, leaving some flowers, that was kind of always a fun tradition for me. And then, of course, the barbecue afterwards. Now, I don't know that we'll be doing any barbecuing tomorrow. And, I'm not going to make it to the... not going to make it to the graves this year either. So, but I will be celebrating Memorial Day in my own way. We'll definitely be watching some movies out in the doghouse. Excuse me. Like I say, I may even do some barbecuing, but I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm going to do yet. So we'll see when we get to it. Well, anyway, happy holiday to you guys. You guys have a great week, and stick around tomorrow for this build of the Hex Marks the Spot, and we'll see you then. Take care.